Hello and welcome back to The Room 2. I know I keep saying I'm going to stop this game. I thought for the name of this, I just had to put this on the channel because, oh my god, I love ghosts. I love, horror, all that kind of stuff, and the seance, I just couldn't pass up. So you've got chapters here. I'm not going to actually spoil what these ones are because it's already been played, because Lewis has already completed the game. It allows me to select chapters. So it says the seance. A London residence plays host to an evening of strange phenomena. Shall we have a look at the strange phenomena? So yeah, this is probably going to be across 2 videos, I would imagine, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm surprised the last one was only 1 video. Maybe I subconsciously absorbed something from when Lewis was playing it in the same room as me, I don't know. So we've got a Victorian room in Victorian London. What do we start? Should we start over here? So we've got a camera. Camera with the lens covered. I think it's one of these fold-out ones as well, isn't it? That looks like with the cog. See the cog here? I can't really. I think there's a key probably for that. Looking at that, I don't know if we can do anything here. No, part of the lens is missing. All right, calm down, game. I'm trying to zoom out. What's this do? Is this a button? Oh, it's a button. It's a button. And it's done nothing, so of course there's no bulb. So I would assume, have to create the entire camera. That's fine. So again, like the ship and the crossbow, got to complete it. What have we got here? We've got what looks like tarot cards. Hang on, let's look at this and then I'll look at the letters. We've got tarot cards. We've got a temple that says temple. We've got a ship that says voyage, a time that says time, null and death haven't got anything in them. Oh, and neither is stars. Then home and sanctuary, science and knowledge. There's a button here. Oh, the button's missing something. Oh, screw you. And then we've got... I can't tap on the glass, but... that must be the lens. Yeah, I think that's the lens for the camera. So this is from Bailey & Sons Lawyers. It says, this is from the 15th of March, 1883. It says, Miss Margaret Cox, I am writing to you for the first time. Before I begin the proceedings, I have brought to your attention. Since my brother's disappearance, you have attached yourself to my mother like a leech. For her sake, I would prefer this to be quiet, but you are a charlatan and a fraud, and I will expose you as such if I must. Leave her be, or else the paper has offered me a full page. Robert Bailey. So I would imagine that Miss Margaret Cox is a medium, because this obviously is a seance, and since the brother's disappearance, she's appeared out of nowhere, and she's being asked. They're accusing her of being a charlatan and fraud, and usually that's what that situation would be. I would imagine. The usual assumption is that mediums are frauds. So, or in this time, there was a lot of discussion about mediums and such. We've got a painting that is ripped, and someone's had a little go at his face. If that is a man. I can't zoom in on anything on the other side, so we'll leave that. And then we've got over here. Now we have actually got something on the floor. So let's have a look at this. There's also this thing here. I can't really... above the wheel, you'll see there's 2 lines and a V. Now I will quickly write that down. I would assume that is for something in a puzzle, because there was, in the previous game, there was one where similar sort of things were hidden around. So it was like you needed 4 symbols. So you had 4 symbols in like a square shape. So you had a line for each of the other ones and then 1 symbol, and they were hidden around the place. So I would assume it's that. Right. So this is from Maggie Cox. So the lady that had the letter, who lives at 17 Franklin Court, London. For Simon Grayson, a.k.a. the Great Khan. I would assume that he's a magician then. What has become of you? You know I can tell when you're lying. I was the only one you could never fool. I know you have it. I would assume that's the artifact thing. Have you started playing without me? It sounds magnificent. This press man isn't going to leave me alone, and you owe me, you sow. Since when can you resist putting on a performance? We'll be pioneers. I'll be at the line at 9 o'clock. You'll be there. I know you, Mags. So Mags is, I would assume, his accomplice, his assistant. We sort of said she was a medium as well. I would assume she's a medium. It might actually be she's not. It might be she's his assistant, and people are assuming that, much like science is mixed up with magic, if you have a civilization that's higher tech, then maybe that's what it is, and they've confused it. Who bloody knows? there we go. Just randomly turning things. It was a little bit sus because I was just randomly clicking on the screen and it zoomed in there. I don't really know what that did, if I'm honest. I turned it and nothing happened. Oh no, hang on. No, definitely. Oh god, there we go. I hadn't properly turned it, I think. It probably not clipped into the thing. So we found a key. Now the key isn't going to go there because it's... Oh bollocks. It's a puzzle key. I hate these things. We'll leave that. We'll leave that and come back. I can't actually zoom in. Oh, I can zoom in on these. Oh, there we go. Well, random levers, don't know what they do. We'll leave those, and I'd assume this bit here requires another one of these keys. I'm going to call it keys because that is sort of the thing. Oh, hello. I found the letter. Also, I found that missing piece of photograph. Maybe we can open the cabinet later because I think it was locked. I don't know. That'd be interesting. So here's a letter from our friend. If you are here, then my travails have not been in vain. That sort of means like hard work. It's the French travail means work, but in English it also means like hard work. It's an old school word. Thanks, pointless. If nothing else, my promise to you gave me purpose. If I was damned for trapping you here, then now I offer you my redemption. Finally, I hold the key. The secret to this world of worlds, this place of endless places. With it you may lift the veil, peek behind the curtain. Nice reference to Wizard of Oz there. Also maybe a little bit seancey because mediums used to hide behind curtains. If you've seen Darren Brown's Enigma, then that's a pretty good demonstration of the medium closet, or whatever the bugger he called it. We do not have to take the path that is offered. Well, that's very helpful. Not. Thanks, A. So we've read that. Oh, can I shut this drawer, actually? I'd like to shut the drawer because... No. Oh, no, I can. There we go. It's done. The drawer is shut. For my own, like, OCD, I want to shut that drawer. So... Does this have a key? What's this key like? Well, that's not going to fit that, is it? I'm not even going to try that. Yes, thanks. Thanks, cabinet. Useless cabinet. Let's go here. Right. So, the lens, I would assume, goes here. Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, hello, something's happening. What's going on? Oh, that's a small metal handle, which I think... Probably, yeah. There we go, winds that out. Come on. Is that it? Are you wound? I think it's wound. So look, that's how old cameras worked. Really old cameras. And I did see, there's like a dial thing here, which I would assume is like a focusing... There we go, a focusing lens. But I don't know what that did. Hello? Oh god, I think I've angered the dead. Oh shit. I knew this was a bad idea. Bloody seance. But it has opened this bit, which I can't... Oh, there we go. I've zoomed in on that. That looks like a job for this key. What is it? Hang on. So we've got... Hang on, I've got to like flip it mentally in my head. So the key has, on the right side, it's got to have that one. I assume it's going to be that. No, it's not that. It's that, I think. Yes. Now these puzzle keys are very popular in the room, and the room too. Oh shit, that box looks scary. Hello? Can I do anything with said box? I don't think I can. I've opened it though, so we'll just leave that. There's also a keyhole here. Oh! Hang on, look, there's the numbers. So does that correspond? Hang on, do I need to... I think I need to open... Sorry. Hang on a minute. Let's just put this back. I think I need to unlock the drawers first. Yes. Yes, I do. And look, now they come out, so I can set them to different places. So I think the bottom one is going to be that. Definitely. I don't know what the other two are, but we'll leave that there. And I've done it now, and I know it's there. What is this? Oh, not another... Right, so... oh god, hang on. Right-hand side. So that goes there. That goes there, I think? Yes. Your 3D puzzle solving ability is very important. Oh, bollocks, what the... Okay, it's a slidey puzzle, isn't it? So these 2 gold things, I'm hoping the game will tell me so I can, like, tell you guys in a more informed manner than just going, these 2 goldy things are holding down the other goldy thing, but apparently not. So I need to get this thing out of the middle because that is one of those keys that I needed, if I'm correct. So, fairly simple. I used to have something very similar to this as a kid, and you could put, I don't know where we got it from, I've no idea, but you had it and you put sweets in it, and you mixed it up, and the sweets were like stuck in a little box, and you had to like move it all round and puzzle solve to get the sweets out. Most of the time they didn't have any sweets in it because, like, I think my mum basically discovered pretty quickly that I just knew how to do it, and so she just stopped putting sweets in it. But I still played with it because you could make a pattern of, I think it was like a robot, like when it was formed. So I used to try and make the robot, which was quite fun. Should we put this key in here if I can zoom in? There we go. And there's a long metal lever. Looks more like a opium spoon or something that you see in Victorian drama. But okay. So we've done that. The drawers are as far as we goes. What's down here? We've got infinity, and we've got another thing. So what is that? That's double lines. We've got the numerals for 2. Double line, double line. Let's pop that in. Oh, I see. Look, double line, double line. Interesting. Well, I'm saying interesting, who bloody knows. But it does mean that the top one is probably going to be 2. Now, what I can do now, I'm using these, I don't actually have to go looking for the third one, I can just do this. Is it that? No. Is it that? No. Is it that? Yes. And lo, I unlocked it without the third one. Amazing. Oh shit. Oh, the light bulb. The light bulb. We need that. I don't know why we need that. Apart from this bloody camera. Okay. I am noticing there's a little bit of FPS drops, by the way, guys. It's not... The game is still being optimised. It's in its first sort of patch for... Oh god, what am I doing? For mobile devices, so, you know, you've got to bear with it. The Room 1 is a lot more optimised currently. But I'm sure by the time it gets to iPhone and Android, it's going to be absolutely fine. It usually is. They're very dedicated. It's old Fireproof Games to their stuff. Weirdly, they did a lot of art assets. I can't remember what it's for. If you look them up on Wikipedia, they've done a lot of work. I think it's like Little Big Planet 1 and 2, a load of other stuff. Like, if you didn't know who they were, like, before, it's because, like, they've not... All that they've done has been, like, art assets for different people. I'm just, like, as I'm doing this, I'm just fiddling about, by the way. I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing, but I've just... It seems to be working, so sure. Yeah, so like they've actually got a very big history. Oh, I have done it in gaming, but you know, not, and that's why this game is so beautiful, because their main work has been has been in art. So yeah, Little Big Planet 1 and 2. They are actually a team that was formed from the Burnout series. If you've ever played like Burnout Paradise, Burnout, you know, 1, 2 and 3, these guys have come from there. They've done a lot of the art for things like DJ Hero, Killzone Shadowfall for the PS4. So like they've got actually quite a good history in sort of arty stuff. And I know it's pretty I'm pretty excited actually to see what else they're going to do. Hopefully more. Hopefully even more. Because this is only their second game, actually, that they've ever done themselves. So I'm pretty excited to see where it goes from here. Right. What have we got? Hang on. We've got a card. We've got a tarot card that is Blate's going to go there. Yes. Ah, challenge accepted. Oh, and the light bulb. Should we put the light bulb in the camera, actually? Because then it's done. What happens if I press the button now? Ow, my eyes. That's what happens. Oh, and oh. Well, that's concerning. Those people aren't there. I can't actually put it back to check, but those people are definitely not at that table. Oh god, and it's shining, which means... no, and I can't turn it off, and it's all out of control, and oh god.